Hi, thank you for joining me, Kevin Lentz, here at Trinity Badger Ranch, for my regular Monday devotion where I do a sermon recap of what I preached yesterday morning in worship. The text for yesterday morning was from Luke chapter 6. We'll get to that in a minute. But I began yesterday by talking about the fact that we sign up for things. You're getting married, you sign up to care for that spouse. You're having children, you sign up to provide for all of their needs. And I mentioned how we don't sign up to be Christians because faith is a gift, but believing means we are kind of signed up to do all the things that belong with being a Christian, including the commands, paying attention to them and keeping them as well. So that was kind of how my introduction. Then I went to talking about expectations and how all of us have them. You know, there might be kind of large expectations or small expectations, but I'm sure we all have them for people in our lives that we know pretty well, our spouse, our children, our parents, or coworkers, or things like that, things we can kind of expect them to do. Like I thought you would take care of that sort of thing. And I'm sure people have a lot of expectations for us as well. Those same people, our spouse, our friends, our children, our family, people we work with, I'm sure there are plenty of people who have certain expectations of us as well. And that kind of works well in society. I expect you'll get this done, or even maybe for me, and I expect I'll get this done for you. You'll expect that. And it's just kind of how we do that sort of back and forth relationship kind of stuff. Now, when expectations are unspoken, it can be a little bit tricky there because I thought you were going to take care of that. Well, I thought you were going to take care of that, and nobody takes care of it. So expectations are pretty much a big part of what we're talking about here today. They brought us into the gospel reading, Luke chapter 6, verses 27 to 30, and that's quite a bit there, but it reads, where Jesus said, "Love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who mistreat you. If struck on the cheek, offer the other one. If your cloak is taken, offer your tunic. Give to everyone who asks, and if anyone takes what is yours, don't demand it back." So 8 things in just a few verses. Jesus is expecting his people to follow along. And now a lot of those don't come natural to us. Slap my cheek, go ahead and slap the other one. A lot of those don't come natural. Love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you. Whatever the case might be, we don't think that way. That's why Jesus probably had to spell them out, because this goes against our natural thought process. Love your enemies? Okay, whatever that means, but I probably don't do that. Do good to those who hate you? Probably not. I mean, Christ's words, we can't deny it. It's good and right. And the rest of them too. If struck on the cheek, offer the other one. Let him strike you on the cheek. But what Jesus is trying to get across here, though, is simply people might be going through some things in life where they might act out. Well, recognize that. If you're getting slapped in the cheek, is it by someone who typically slaps you in the cheek? Or is it a bit of a surprise? Maybe they did something out of the ordinary because they're hurting. So we need to be there for them. That's what it means, like offer the other cheek. Give yourself to them. Listen to them. Pay attention to them. Maybe help them through their difficult times. And Jesus said in the next verse, verse 31, do to others as you would have them do to you. The golden rule. Jesus is the one who gave that. Do to others as you would have them do unto you. And so that makes perfect sense that that's a good way to live our lives if we want to kind of focus on others. Well, what would we like from them? How about we treat them the way we would like them to treat us? That's what Christ is talking about here. We talked also about the fact that Christ is the only one who could keep all those commands perfectly. When we fall short of them, we give thanks for his sacrifice, his death upon the cross, because that is our salvation. That's our hope. That's our life. So even when we want to do all those things, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, if struck on the cheek, offer the other one. If your cloak is taken, offer your tunic. Even if we get upset at those things and don't keep those things, we still remember Christ died for us. He's our Savior, our example, our hope, and our salvation. So that's always what it comes down to. Yes, the commands are still important, but should we not always keep them? There's always forgiveness in the blood of Christ. So thanks for joining me here today. I pray you have a good rest of the week, and I hope you can maybe join us for worship this coming Sunday, 8:30 and 10:30. God bless. Bye-bye.